up, what up? It's your boy Jersey, and I'm back with another episode of Zap Exclusive. I hope y'all ready to be all the way zapped in. Alright, so listen, we don't take no weeks off around here. So we episode 14 in, okay?
Yes!
14 episodes in. That's been 14 Sundays consistently. We've been here giving y'all the news, getting zapped in with everybody in the culture, and making sure we understand and paying respect to the people that done it before us, you heard?
Yes!
So, I see Zap Exclusive just entered the chat. What up, Zap Exclusive? By the way, if you don't follow Zap Exclusive, go ahead and hit the page right now and follow that, okay? He's gonna be in the shmoney. Alright, so tonight we got a super dope show. Before we get started, hit that arrow right here. Bang, 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 boom. Send it out to everybody in your network. Get them in here. Get them zapped in. We got a lot to talk about. We got the GS boys in the building. Alright? So, everybody know that. If you do the stanky, hey, yo.
Yes!
Yo, I'm gonna chill out. We're gonna get them on here. We got Slizzo and Mark B in the building, all right? We're going to get them on here. We got to get some things, all right? We're going to get some things today. All right, fellas, I got y'all on. Yeah, I'm accepting the request now. Let me see, accept. Is it accepting? Let's call him. There you go. There you go. What up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on? Welcome to Zap Exclusive.
What's happening?
First of all, man, how about y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell the people who you are and what you do.
Hey, man, what's good? Y'all already know it's your boy Sliz, a.k.a. Poppy Slizzo. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm all around this mother. I ain't just no rapper you talking about. I do everything.
Yes!
Most definitely. Hey, what it is, what it be, it's your man Mark D. You already know what it is. All around entertainer, of course. Be yourself and be dope at it. We here, man. What's up, Zap? We here, man.
Hey, we in here like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
Listen, y'all
in
business, all right?
Yes!
So, first of all, shout out to just being, I guess, iconic and a part of hip-hop culture, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to start off with just the track, Stanky Legg. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm in New York. We play that in every party. Since I've been here, that's what it is. Since it's been dropped in 2008, we've been hearing that song every year after. All right, but I want to get into some things real quick, man. I want y'all to break it down to the people how y'all even got into a Stanky Legg or got into a GS Boys. Break it down for us, man.
Man, hey, we all grew up together, man. We was all in high school, really. Hey, my man right here, my brother Mark D was at school beating on the disc. You know what I'm talking about? Then everybody just jumped on a bandwagon and we just started doing that thing. We didn't start off rap. We didn't start off with dance music. We really started off doing slow music for the ladies. Because our name is really the G-Spot Boys.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? So when we got signed, they was like, hey, we got to appeal to the little kids and the little audience, so we gonna dumb it down to the GS Boys. So that's how we really got started.
Okay. So then now, all right. So then y'all got signed. So I know y'all linked up with Young Jock, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
So then when y'all linked up with Young Jock, how old were y'all at that time? Like, break it down. Like, what's y'all young?
Yeah, we was big young. I think we was about 5, maybe 6 months, if that, fresh out of high school graduation. So bro.
Yeah, like 17, 18.
Absolutely. Youngins out here. But you already know what it is, man.
Right.
Like you said, we had to zap in, get focused, and get out here and start hustling, man. You already know what it is.
Of course. But, I feel like a lot of people don't understand. Like, now it's like the viral sensations. You put something out, you go viral. But people may not understand, like, what longevity is or getting a hit that can kind of keep it stay around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So even before y'all even got that hit and y'all became GS Boys, how much work did y'all have to kind of put in before Stanky Legg even became a thing?
Man, no sleep. We barely was eating. We'll eat when we can. We'll take a nap here and there. We was on a plane. We was in the back seat of somebody's car, driving state to state, city to city. Man, hey, that grind never stopped. We just kept going.
It actually got so real because you got to mind you, like you said, 5, 6 months was when we linked up with Jock, but the song was moving before then. It got so real where, when we kind of established the fact we was going to graduate from high school, we would skip our last period to go perform at other schools' pep rallies. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so even we was focusing on making sure we got our schoolwork and everything done, because you know you got to handle your business on that end. But we was like, we made some different sacrifices to be like, yo, we about to go out here and still do this stuff with this music or whatnot, even during the school and such.
Got you. Okay. So y'all was leaving pep rallies to go to y'all leaving school to go to other people's pep rallies.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
man, you can't be saying that. Just don't say it too loud, man. You know what I'm saying? We just can't be telling all the little kids to be skipping school. But hey, man, we had to do what we had to do.
You know, we established we was already graduating, buddy. So
Facts.
we already knew we was graduating. That last grade, it'll be fine.
Yes.
Facts.
Listen, education is key out here, kids. Make sure you stay in school. But you know when an opportunity come knocking, you can't turn it down, though. You
Big
know?
facts.
So I was able to make it work with figuring it out, and that's what the part of work.
Big facts.
And now, how did Sony get involved? Walk us through that process from when y'all had the track, and then y'all started getting some label buzz. Like, how did that happen?
That mostly came on the side when we linked up with Jock. So when we linked up with Jock, because, you know, he had the whole situation with Hot Styles, Looking Boy, and these deals and stuff, and when it came to that. But the Sony in the situation also came not only from Jock, but it came from Jive. Because, you know, Jive ain't a thing no more, basically. But, yeah, it was pretty much the situation we linked up with Jock. That was Swag Team, and he pretty much took it, I guess, to Jive and Sony and whatnot. And so I guess that's how they came into the picture when it came to that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's super dope. And y'all was able to pretty much like now be fresh out of high school, and now y'all working the record. We want people to be in the moment with y'all. So y'all working the record, and the record enters Billboard, right? So then now, what's y'all reaction? That's like, yo, we just got a track that's kind of moving up a little bit on the charts. How was that experience like? And like, what was the process to be able to even get it on Billboard?
So you wanted what we had?
Hey, man, like we always say, man, hard work and dedication. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have been on the billboards. But without God, it wouldn't have been on there in the first place. But, man, like I said, sleepless nights, hungry days. We was out here on this street running with no shoes on. We had to go get it. So if we wasn't out there doing it, it wouldn't have been on there. But when it did hit, hey, man, it was a blessing. I ain't gonna lie, we ran down the street screaming, hollering, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't never had nothing like that. So it was crazy.
Definitely, man. That's dope. Like let's actually what the stats. I got the stats right here. And you know what I'm saying? 1 million sold, you know what I'm saying? And y'all peaked at 49 on the Billboard Hot 100, 200, and then on number 7 on the actual hip hop charts.
Hey,
you know,
that's dope. You said 1 point some million. So hey, we need to update this back here.
Hey, y'all see that plug
we
back
gotta
there?
update that then, dog. Yeah.
Back, okay?
Yeah.
We gotta update that, bro. If you talking 1 point some million sold, that sound platinum to me.
They said that y'all did the remix with Trina. Like, talk about how y'all linked up with Trina. How did that work out?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it whole B with you, bro. We didn't link up with Trina. She was like, "Hey, I rock with this, so I'm hopping on to her." So that's pretty much how she did it. It was like, we appreciate it. Shout out to Trina, and then even too, shout out to Sierra, shout out to Snoop and all them, because they was also influential on like broadening the audience too. Like a lot of people hopped up on the wave too. That was part of the culture that we really appreciate too. Shout out to Soulja Boy too, because he helped a lot with us on that shit too. Excuse me, I don't know if I can cuss or whatnot too, but yeah. Yeah. But no, it's a lot of different people that showed us love on our way up there, hitting the charts on Billboard, and it's a lot of different people like from the culture that just helped us out on a lot of different things, man. So shout out to y'all. And yeah, there's a few other people that did some remixes. We don't know all of them, but we appreciate them though.
Right, it was a lot of them.
Okay, so then now, how long did y'all feel like I was working Stinky Legg? Let me ask y'all, did y'all get tired of it at that moment? Were you like, yo, all right, let's just figure out what's next? Was there a moment that happened?
Man, we got signed in 2008. Stanky Legg was out probably like 2-3 years before we got signed. So we was working Stanky Legg like crazy. Like, I'm talking about crazy. So it got to a point to where we was like, bro, you know You know what I'm saying? I kind of don't like this song. We need to go do something else. But hey, when it's a hit, it's a hit. You can't deny it. So they called for it, so we gave it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then now let's get into the next track that y'all dropped. The next single was Booty Do.
Nah, good old. You know what I'm saying? We like to see what the ladies' booty will do, you know. But we enjoy it.
Yo, so it definitely, and then before we even get to Booty Do, let's actually jump into the Stanky Legg music video. Y'all had Lil Duval in there.
Hey, we had a lot of people in that. It's a lot of people that was in it that actually got cut out due to some stuff going on behind the scenes. But it was a lot of people in the video.
Yeah, you did see. Who else was in there? Was it was Bruce that was in there too? Next Lil Duval.
Yep.
And then
who else?
You said who else was in it?
Yeah, so Lil Duval. Who else was supposed to be?
Oh, bro, it was Lil Duval, Bruce. It was I'm not tripping. Was that Hot Styles that was in the back with the ladies in the white?
Yeah, we had Hot Styles. We had. Damn, bro, it was like I said, it was a lot of people. We had Michael Blackson.
Oh yeah,
we had a lot of people in that mug.
I don't know if they showed him in that one too.
Yeah,
okay. But you know what? I was watching the video. Again, man, that we probably, but the most noticeable person was definitely Lil Duval. And that's like a stamp of like history. You know what I'm saying? Like now you go on Shade Room, you see Lil Duval and everybody comments. You know what I'm saying? Like Shade Room, but then but it showed that he been kind of working. He been in y'all video since 2009. You know? So, but how did that link? Like, all right, we're gonna get Lil Duval in our video. Right? What was the method behind it?
Man, truthfully, we ain't had nothing to do with all that. That was all behind the scenes. We just showed up and showed out. That's all we did. Everything else, people that showed up, that was all through job.
Yeah. It's still a good look too, you know what I'm saying? Like comedians like that, because you know it had a fun and funny type of like feel to it. Because when you hear it, you want to have fun, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, most people don't remember this, but when we got in, people didn't take us serious on making music. They was like, "Oh, that Stanky Legg shit," and it's not really music; it's just that dance shit. So some people found it funny in some ways too. So that's why when he said Jock came up with it too, which is kind of why he was playing on that notion too. Especially was in Atlanta when we shot it at the time. Even though we from DFW, Triple D, that was Fort Worth. That, you know, they was in Atlanta moving like that too, and comedians, you know, there was people that rock with them too, and they ended up coming to rock with us. So yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's super dope, bro. And I feel like, do y'all watch the video often? Do y'all go back and watch Stanky Legg?
Nah.
Hell no.
I mean, it's like he said too. It's like going back to the question. He was like, "Did you get tired of it?" It's not necessarily going back to watch it to get tired of, because we got tired of it. It's like we did it so much. I mean, like no matter how you put it, from like BET Awards to the media days where we doing the dance, teaching people how to do the dance. We're doing it then. We go home to family reunions at the barbecues. Hey, show us how to do that dance, man. It's like, and then on top of that, we only home like 1 or 2 days out the week for like a month straight doing the dance. So it takes its toll, but like I said, it's part of it that come with it, man. So it gets a little bit tiring sometimes.
Understand. So now let's get into Booty Do then. Second track to hit off after Stanky Legg, and you know what I'm saying, on the hip hop charge, the number 62. So you know, so definitely not bad at all. He still came with a banger. People was rocking with it. Obviously at that time they was downloading, watching the videos. I know y'all performed at 106 in Park too. Yeah, I was there on the charts on 106 in Park.
Yeah, we was number 1 for a while.
Yeah, I was killing it with but how did Booty Do? Did y'all wanted to figure out how to stay on the momentum of Stanky Legg, or that was all strategy?
Nah, like we said, bro, we be having fun. We go in the studio, we don't know what's gonna come out. So when we go in the studio, let's say my brother right here, Mark D, he make beats. He make all our beats. So if he drop a beat and we all in there just vibing, playing around, because we goofy, we like to have fun. We don't really take a lot of stuff serious until it gets serious. You know what I'm saying? So when we in there and we playing around, shit, Mark might say something, and then everybody just bounce some ideas off and just go off. So a lot of stuff that we have really don't be playing. It's just we go in this lab, we bounce ideas off each other, we play around, we have fun, and then whatever come out is what's gonna come out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we feed out the energy too from the fans and everybody support us. Shout out to y'all. We feed off y'all, and when we do Stanky Legg, they in the energy that want to keep moving. So it was like, all right, we gonna help y'all keep moving. So that's another way how that came about too.
Okay. So then now, did y'all get to Booty Doo didn't reach the same success as Stanky Legg, but still reach success. Did y'all feel like y'all wanted to like do like a mix or do something else to be able to get like Booty Doo like to the same level, or you just felt like, all right, that's just what it was gonna do?
Yeah, like we kind of got the understanding of like Stanky Legg was a sensation in its own, from the creativity, from the dance, and how everything ended up going. Truth be told, it's not going to be the same, especially because Booty Doo came from Stanky Legg. So that would be something new in itself, that the thing that came from the original thing do better than the original thing.
Right.
So that usually don't happen in a lot of different things, let alone music. So we weren't really tripping out that. We was just like I said earlier, we was feeding out the energy that we was getting from the fans and supporters. It was like, okay, this is the feel that the fans and supporters like, so we'll just move forward with this. Even though it may not be as big, it's fine. It's because we have what is already as big. So when we go to something new outside of that, then it's a completely different feel. We ain't got to keep trying to go back and compare to that and still go off of that energy. We can create more energy.
Okay. Okay. So then after Booty Doo, what happened?
Man. Hey, you want the truth, or you just want to hear something? I give it to you, man. Hey, truthfully, bro, how we set up, we got signed to a single deal with a second single option, right? Then after we got our second single, they said, okay, if that does what it's supposed to do, they're gonna give us our album. It did what it was supposed to do. So when it was time to give us our album, that Jock didn't want to put that budget up.
Them Smiddle numbers.
Yeah, he tried to shortchange us, and bro, for what? Like, man, we out here working. I ain't about to work for no pennies. So them numbers wasn't right. So we had to kick rocks. We kept it moving.
Yeah.
It ain't no hard blood between Jock, but he wasn't talking them right numbers. So it ain't beneficial for us. I'm not about to put money in somebody else's pocket. And I ain't benefiting off the situation, and it's our material. So it just wasn't the right fit after Booty Doo, so we went our own way.
Yeah. And you gotta think about too, like, what did they want and what was probably best for us as a group.
Right.
Truthfully, that just showed they just wanted singles. They wanted Stanky Legg, they wanted Booty Doo. It didn't seem like it was any more interest after that, because when they said an album, they was like, well, we just gonna give y'all, like you said, like minuscule numbers compared to everything else. And so it's y'all figure out what y'all gonna do, and then if we like it or not, we'll figure out if we gonna shelve y'all or we gonna do whatever. So it was like it was just a feel that just wasn't there on top of that. And then, like you said, we gonna keep it a bean or we gonna keep it a other bean.
Right,
like,
all the way in.
Keep it all the way up.
Sorry. Everybody say, you already know, like, turmoil starts to happen in groups and stuff like that too, because you got 5 personalities that sometimes don't match all the way. So when you get, let's say, a deal between 5 different people with an album, you don't necessarily know how that's gonna go with certain people. How me and him be like, man, we ain't really rocking with that. Some other personalities be like, take it to the extreme, like, fuck that, the energy can go completely left. And so that can kind of mess up some stuff too. It's the personalities that go with that too. And so the turmoil started to build between the group too. So it kind of made it even more difficult too. So you want to make music and be an album that you can't even come to an agreement with. It started to get real shaky real fast.
Okay. So then now y'all had Stanky Legg and y'all got Booty Doo, and it's still, at this time, it's 2010.
Yeah.
It is.
So like, the tracks are still successful tracks. They still bops in the clubs. How is it that they were not willing to be able to make the numbers work for y'all if the songs did so well? Or was it the fact that it was too many of y'all to make the numbers work?
No, there wasn't too many. Cause honestly, we started off about 100 deep. We was about 100. We about 100, 150 deep when we started. We broke that shit all the way down to 5 people, and that was the main 5 that y'all seen. But when it came time for that album, motherfuckers just was bullshitting. I ain't gonna keep it gangster. People just bullshitting, pussyfooting around, and didn't want to give us what we deserved. After, you gotta think about it. After a person get millions on top of millions off you, shit, I really don't care now. Whatever it is, what it is. I got my bread off you. So if you want to sign the album, shit, it is what it is. If you don't want to sign it, I already got my millions, and I'm pretty sure that's what Jock was saying. He already got his ends off the situation.
Got you.
So then, I say, with you, do you think that the business will be beneficial for 5 members of a group on a major label that's 6 months out of high school graduation? Do you think do you think they're gonna teach us the actual business, and do you think they're gonna actually do right by us on that situation? So even if we did the deal, do you think it will possibly benefit us to even want to keep doing music in a sense like that? Like, most people don't even think about that in the situation. It was like, because people tell you all the time about the industry stuff when it comes to it, where people don't want to make music no more when they start getting to the business side, and people don't let you know and don't say nothing. And one of the answers is gonna be like, "Shit, we're not supposed to tell you nothing because we're supposed to get our money out for you." So it's just like it get hectic, man. It get real hectic.
Yeah, a lot of snakes out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, we got snaked around. It was crazy. It's crazy out there.
I believe you with the snaking around, man, but I'm right here. I'm looking at the stats with GS Boyz, even on just Spotify right now. Y'all still pulling in 75,000 monthly listeners. You know, Stanky Legg still got close to 8 million streams right now, 7.9. So people are still zapping it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you, people come around and want to sample y'all music? Do you guys get that? Like, do anybody ask to sample Stanky Legg yet?
Man, y'all already heard a song with Stanky Legg sampled in it that we didn't clear, so you already know what the back did look like. Straight up.
Wait, what song was that?
Man,
I mean, do you whip or do you nay nay?
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if they didn't get the clearance, there's nothing that y'all can do about that. Like,
man, you know it's something we can do about it, but that's something we can't talk about. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? What it is. What it ain't. So some things is better off not said. You know what I'm talking about?
I understand completely.
I'm gonna sip my tea.
I understand completely, but you know what? Like that's interesting. Now, with Nene Odom songs, they don't hit the same as Stanky Legg. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to y'all doing a project, do you feel like, United, I feel like y'all was able to do some damage. You saying there was 5 personalities and trying to make it work together as a group. Do you feel like the group can be able to put everything aside to be able to figure out how to make another Stanky Legg?
So a part of it is no, but even another part of it is, do you really want to do that? Especially at where we at right now, musically. Do you really want to do that? It was like, because it's kind of going back towards what we said at the beginning with the label. They said they only wanted the single with an option. And they only wanted the option because they knew Booty was coming. So if we go back to doing another Stanky Legg, it's pretty much putting us back in the same situation. So you kind of don't want to do that. And when it comes to the music and doing another Stanky Legg, but when it comes to the group, like, it really depends on where the people at when it comes to as a whole with everybody. Mostly everybody's at different places when it comes to as an artist and entertainer, just even as people. So we can't necessarily say if that's what they want to do. We done tried it a few times on doing it the way that we feel like it end up doing. It's videos, it's songs, it's all kinds of stuff on there. It's just, it depends on what people actually want to do and come together to make some shit happen. But me personally, I would say I'm not trying to make another Stanky Legg. I keep it a whole bean with you.
Facts.
Not trying to, because even our fans from Stanky Legg probably don't even want us to try to make another Stanky Legg, to keep it a bean. If you was a fan of an artist back in the day that had a hit song, and would you want him to like make a song blow that sounds just like the song you remember from all the years ago? No, you want a new feel. You want something to show that the type of time that they on now. So that if it do and when it do, however it go, that's what it's gonna be. A feel from where we at now, and it's still gonna be hitting. It'll hit as hard as Stanky Legg. It's just not gonna sound like that. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so as of today, is there still a GS Boyz?
Man, Mark, is it? I don't know. Man, y'all gotta tune in and see.
I mean, yeah, it's like you said, we're gonna keep it a bean. We're gonna keep it a bean.
Oh,
it's very dependent. Let's keep it a bean. It's dependent. It's dependent on whether or not we want to do it or not. However we want to do it. It's really up to us if it's still the GS Boyz.
We just dropped. Actually, y'all go on. Y'all can. Y'all can go online. We did. The whole group just dropped a song called "Draws Off."
That's what I say. You brought up the Spotify numbers, right? You was like they still got the listeners and whatnot. When you go up there, you'll see us in there with new records. You go to look up GS Boyz in a video, you'll see a brand new video on there. So if it's still the GS Boyz, in a way, yeah, but it's still contingent upon us on how we feel like.
Wait, y'all got a brand? So all 5 of y'all shot a music video?
4.
It was 4.
Okay, but that's pretty dope. How long ago was that?
About a year and a half?
About a year ago.
So a year and a half ago, y'all was all in a decent space to come together and shoot a video. That's dope.
Oh yeah, and not only was in a decent space for the video, shout out to Chingy because of Millennium Tour, he brought us all out. So it's pictures and videos in that too. All of us with Chingy and whatnot brought us out on tour and whatnot. Did the dance which is pretty cool too because like you said, it's the feels. Because before us in like the feels of like dancing and whatnot, even though it's technically not a dance song that make you want to move and the energy that he bring, Chingy had that too. So I said, yeah, it's out there, man. All you got to do is go look for it. Go look for it.
So but then from a year and a half ago to right now, what could possibly be the issue that y'all can be like, all right, we're gonna drop an album?
You said, what's the issue without dropping one?
But because if 1 year and a half ago y'all was just on the Millennium Tour, y'all was good. So I'm saying from then till now, what has changed that it's like, yo, I'm not able to work with this situation? Like, difference.
Shit, it ain't none. Shit, COVID hit. COVID hit. We got monkeypox. I ain't trying to be around these niggas. Nah, bullshit.
Yo.
Nah, man. But hey, real shit, COVID did hit. You know, COVID stopped a lot of shit. A lot of shows. Everything shut down. So we wasn't really moving and grooving like we was at first. So that stopped a lot of the momentum. So that's really all it was. We just ain't got back on that bandwagon yet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, when we all started, we was kids. Now we all grown. People got wives. People got kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. But when God say that time is right for us to get back in that lab and drop what we got to drop, I'll best believe we going to drop. Just like me and Mark, hey, we got Designer Boomerang out there. Whole album right there right now. You know what I'm talking about? So,
okay. All right. Well, I'm not sure if y'all know, but there's an article printed by 97.9 and it's titled "Whatever Happened to the Dallas Rap Group GS Boyz After Stanky Legg." So this is a very small paragraph, and it's real interesting. Got both of y'all here. Let me read it. It says, "What happened to the GS Boyz? Legal problems and the group differences. The original group 5 now it's down to 2." Which is Mark D and Sliz. Hopefully they'll be releasing a real hit soon. Let's rekindle that buzz. That's what an article said.
Oh, that's what the article say? First of all, shout out to 97.9. We appreciate it. Like, real spill. But hey, like you said, it started off we got Designer Boomerang. It's records on there that be hidden. But you also got to think about it too, where Sliz brought up a while ago where it said it was like a grip of us. It was like 100 of us. So think about this. If you 17, 18, whatnot, still in school, it's a grip of y'all. you got a whole plethora of people that's promoing, that's riding, that's doing all that other stuff too. Before it even got down to the file, before a label and everything came to the situation. So right now it's basically down to two where we doing this indie where we bringing all the flavor for all of it, from the beats to the records to the recording and all that stuff. Then we got a promo. We doing all this indie. It's not gonna hit the same for the promo for people to actually find out, to them to view it as a hit. So you said how you got to that billboard and everything like that. You got labels and stuff that help put that extra engine behind it. We ain't got that extra engine behind it right now. We ain't complaining about it. The music still hit, but it just ain't hit to the way that the public may view it. But they still thinking about it. So that's always a good thing too. So like you said with the article.
Of course, it's definitely facts. Because I feel like, yo, again, you know, a track like Stanky Legg, man, I'm a choreographer. You know what I'm saying?
You got the moves, bro. You got the moves, bro.
I'm a choreographer and I got a school out here in New York. And every time I play, again, when that come on, everybody go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know, so that's definitely one of them bops. And I feel like people feel like that magic. That's what I'm saying. We can do that magic. I think we would love to see that happen again. Let me ask you this. How do y'all feel about having new members in GS Boyz?
Oh.
Man, I ain't having no more new members, man. We already tried that. It didn't work how it's supposed to work. And people try to get in and get cocky. Man, say, bro, this ain't had nothing to do with you when we started. So you just come in and ride the wave with us. The people want to come in and get the change and stuff and trying to be the big dog and want to run stuff. Man, we ain't got time for that, Jack.
What he doing? He's trying to do the Ray J B2K on us, bro. That's what he's trying to do.
Man, say that ain't about to happen, Jack.
But listen, I definitely understand that. So now the records that y'all putting out now, or that y'all had out a year ago, if when it comes time for y'all to perform that, would that be a situation that could possibly happen, or as of right now, it just is what it is?
Man, you know how this go. Money talk, bullshit walk. Put that bag up, man. We all coming, straight up. Even if we don't like each other, put that bag up. We coming. We working.
Okay, shoot. Cause I'm like Stanky Legg. I'm like, that's an international record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure people want to hear that all over the world. Anytime you hear that, they'll go crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
We done did a few tours overseas too, because we know we got fans out there that rock with us and we rock with them. So like you said, they do go crazy. We with it, man. We with it.
Definitely. So now tell me, what's next for y'all, man? Like, what y'all got coming up next on the solo tip, and then what y'all got coming up next on the GS Boy United tip?
We got a good amount coming through. Like the other member of the group, South, I got some production that I'm working on with him, with Southside. I got a record out right now called Minding My Business. And the group, man, like you said, we still constantly working too when it comes to the beats and making more records with the group. So you already know what's going down.
Okay. All right. And what you got going on, bro?
Man, I say I'm slow rolling now. It's the same thing, bro. I'm staying in the studio. What? Yeah, I'm staying in the studio, man. Me and Mark D got some stuff. We got some stuff coming, man. Hey, we got a track for our Latino people called Maracas. Y'all, hey, that's gonna have the strip club going nuts. Maracas.
You said Columbia gonna be hitting y'all up. We hitting us up real soon too to come.
Hey, Jack, I'm out there, Jack. I'm out there, Jack. Yeah, we got some stuff, man. We got some lyrical content coming, you know what I'm saying, where we actually giving some bars, and it's not just about having fun and dancing. So we got some country, we got some pop. Man, we all over the board with it, man. We ain't just trying to be stuck in dance music. We trying to take over and do everything we can. So Miley Cyrus can hit me up. Busta Rhymes can hit us up.
Yeah.
And say, anybody can hit us up, man. We gonna hop on that thing. Give me a country rapper. I'm gonna hop on that mud too.
All the way to Chris Stapleton, bro. We here
right.
with it.
Hey, we on there.
Okay, listen. So y'all just down to collaborate with everybody and
what everybody can get.
Okay, well, man, we definitely gonna be on the lookout for whatever y'all got going on. Y'all officially zapped in, all right?
Hey, you in there?
You know it.
I got a project. Y'all pull up on us. You let us know what you got going on, and we on here. All right.
Hey, whenever you need, you know what I'm saying, we just phone call away, big dog.
All right, bro. Well, let everybody know where they can follow y'all at.
Hey, man, y'all can follow me at Poppy Slizzo, PAPPI_SLIZZO. And y'all can follow our group page, Official GS Boys.
Absolutely. You follow me at Mr. Mark D1, MRMARCD, and the number 1. I woo!
Hey, we in there.
Absolutely. And do you want people to still stream GS Boys on Spotify and stuff? Do you want to do that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Issa Rae, too. I don't know if you saw Insecure recently. You seen Insecure first episode. They on their Stanky Legg, bro. Keep streaming, keep playing it. We here with it. Keep it up.
All right, bro. You definitely, I don't know what happened to Slick. I guess he was out of here.
Yeah,
but
probably died. Damn.
Mark, I appreciate you, bro. We're going to definitely talk soon, bro. You officially zapped in, though, for real, for real.
Appreciate you, man, for real.
All right, bro. We're going to talk soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, make sure I hit that follow button. It's free. Deuces.